Welcome to Behind the Adventure, and welcome back to the channel. On this segment, I'll be breaking down one of my past adventures for you guys and explain all the shenanigans that happened behind it. And believe me, there are a lot of shenanigans. So this story starts off two summers ago actually. Wow, it's been a long time. And we were going out to film our movie, which is a whole nother story onto itself. But for this sake, we're looking at one very specific part of the trip, Madeline Island. Now, Madeline Island is part of this group of islands in Wisconsin called the Apostle Islands. Super pretty, beautiful destination for a lot of people that live in the Midwest. This whole trip, we've been under the guise that we want to spend the least amount of money possible. And to do that, we've been doing something called stealth camping. Stealth camping is basically what it sounds like, camping without paying, and it's only bad if you get caught. The whole trip we've been doing stealth camping, sleeping on rocks, sleeping with coyotes coming and sniffing at us, no campsites, no permissions, going into wooded areas and just setting up camp, sleeping for a few hours, moving on and filming more. And we were planning on doing that at Madeline Island as well, but it was a little bit different. You have to take a ferry across the lake to get to the actual island.
Take me to the water, troubles in my mind. Take me to the water, troubles in my mind. Troubles in my mind. Take me to the water. Troubles in my mind. Take me to the water. Troubles in my mind. Troubles in my mind. Take me to the water. Troubles in my mind.
Yes, so some people went to the car to sit down. Some people went to do other things. Well, our camera guy, Alex, Paige, and I, and some of our other friends decided, wouldn't it be funny if one of us pretended that we fell off the boat?
You want to swim back? Not particularly.
We're gonna have to like wait at a cafe or something.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do drone shots of the boat anyway, so we could wait around the boat area for a while and see if he comes off.
Another hour. He's like
yeah.
Fucked though. Like doesn't have.
Because like with no wallet, how the hell is he gonna buy another ticket?
They had been convinced that I had jumped off the boat, gone. There was no way for me to get to the other side. There was no and so there was a little bit of panic happening down below.
Maybe he could beg. He'll sell his body.
When we get there, we'll just go up to the attendant's desk and let them know that he jumped off.
Jumped off.
How are you guys feeling?
This is great, you know. We left Nathan.
No.
Nathan left himself.
Got off the ferry
his keys,
as it was leaving.
He gave us his keys, his wallet, his phone, and the ticket. He was like, all right, I didn't want to go. I'm scared of the water. I get seasick. What can I do?
And I will have to say, I give the group that actually knew about this plan props. Their acting was top notch and they completely fooled everyone.
I think if he doesn't swim, he's just gonna hang on he's just gonna jump on it. I really think so. He's just going to.
Gonna hang on the boat.
Yeah.
Or he just I feel like after we left, he just immediately dove in and decided to swim after us. That could be.
No way. He's like, well, it's gonna take me a minute, so.
But yeah, we'll probably be here for a while then if it's 8 o'clock.
Do you think swimming 2 miles is within Nathan's capabilities on the best of day? When he's in his prime?
I think so.
I would say today's not his best.
Okay.
Alright, Max.
So they were just waiting around for me, and our camera guy Alex comes running over because I was hiding after getting off the boat. This would be really funny if you got in and swam, because we told everyone you jumped off the boat and so you're swimming across. So to really nail home that this has actually happened, we should have you jump in the water and start swimming up to the dock. And so the dock kind of levels off at a point and there's a ladder that goes in the water, and I climb into the water. And the first thing I notice is it's absolutely freezing. It is so cold, and my feet hit the water and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, but and I didn't take off my pants before I got in the water. And I was like, you know, full commit, full send. It's not that long of a swim. It's about 400 yards around the dock. In open water, when boats are coming in, the water is very choppy. And when you're wearing sweatpants and you haven't warmed up and the water is take your breath away cold, 400 yards is actually a very long swim. Let's just say it became more realistic in the sense that I was fighting to get to that dock on the other side.
Oh my god!
No, what the
Did you seriously fucking swim across it? Oh my god!
He's right over there.
Get around and I start climbing out of the water and I just hear them point because Alex knew that I was coming around. He points and he starts yelling, and the group that knew starts pointing and they start yelling.
Are you actually kidding me right now?
My arms are really dead. No joke. Oh my god.
How did you do that?
My arms are actually dead. I cannot feel them. Oh my god. Dude, your pants are
It's almost a 2-mile swim.
Did you just ditch the shirt?
How did you do that?
My arms are actually dead.
Did you get a head start on the ferry?
Or I would have got on the ferry, Evan.
I don't believe that.
It was absolutely hilarious. But if you think that is the main part of this story that is happening, hold on. So we start setting up. We park by the woods that I had Google Earthed, and I was like, this is the way in. Also said that
Bears on the island do not bring food.
I had read because bears during the winter like to walk across the ice, and they like to stay on the island for a bit. I don't know about you, but personally, I don't want to meet a bear if I'm camping. That wasn't my biggest worry. I was worried about us getting caught because there's a lot of houses around the area that we were sneaking into the forest at. The biggest thing that I would say would be, I look back on this experience and I'm like, wow, this is actually crazy, was how the terrain was so bad at the start, and we thought we were gonna walk through this without lights in the dark. We were tripping and falling when there was daylight and getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but the terrain was so, just explain. So as you go into where we were going into the forest, it dips down. It like goes straight down into like this pit. And because of whenever it rains or there's water, you get these huge ravines that cut through where there's roots and stuff, where it's just, you know, eroded away. And in our heads, I don't know if we were just on a mission or something, you know, trying to get to where we wanted to sleep, but we didn't notice the decline. We didn't notice that we were all falling in these ravines with all these things, and some of them were like up to your waist, and so it was a lot. Like if you fell in those, you were gonna be like messed up. Like I fell 2 times and I got scraped up so bad. It gets dark out. We go down to the lake and the stars are out, and the water at Madeline Island is so clear that when you swim in it, the stars reflecting down, it looks like you're swimming in the moonlight. Looks like you're swimming in space, and it looks very pretty, and it's hard to describe, but it was so cool. Water still was absolutely freezing though. And anyways though, beautiful night. Everyone is dead tired, like wiped. Like, they've been hiking all day, they've been driving all day. It was a 7-hour drive to get to the island, and now we have to do our hike back.
Holy shit. Are you guys okay? You okay?
We were falling so much and cussing so much, and we could not find our campsite in the dark, and we had pinned it on a map, but the group somehow split up, and so we were going in 2 different directions for a second, and you could just hear people falling over logs and trees, you know, and it was absolutely, it was so hectic. When we finally got to our tents, we crashed. It was like midnight, so we go inside the tent and we fall asleep. 2 in the morning, I'm awoken to the rain fly on our tent blowing around, because little did we know, because we didn't check the weather, a tornado warning was in effect for the area, and there was a tornado coming very close to the island that we were on. So a thunderstorm had just rolled in.
Surprising the last quarter.
leave them out here if we fail.
We can't do this. We're like, F that, we're out of here. We've just gotten back from our campsite. It was very nice until it flooded this morning. Our rain cover blew off and we got soaked. It's raining pretty hard. I'm here with the other happy people that got flooded out of their tents. Everyone's a little wet, but the rest of the group is gonna meet up with us after the rain stops, and it's rainy. Yep, that about sums up our sleeping experience. And I said, when we didn't notice the decline, water is pouring into this campsite. Like, it is just filling up. Like, the swampy area is just filling up with water.
Hey Alex, what showed up? This is insane. That's not the move, man. Fairly. Oh, I can't even jump to the other side.
We realized because the water had been such a distraction, it had been such a thing that we were focused on, we didn't realize how many bug bites that we had got. And look at Drake's arm.
Bug bites? Huh? You see bug bites?
I'll show him your elbow. Your left elbow.
Oh my. That's what I'm God. That's what I said. What? It's crazy.
Yeah, that is how we got flooded out of our campsite, stealth camping, on the first night of Madeline Island. And I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. Comment below on what kind of video you want to see next. Peace.